Happy Valentine's Day, all you supersonic dudes and dudettes. Toyshiz here, and I'm back yet again to give you guys another fresh look, this time courtesy of my friends over at Jakks Pacific, and we're going to be checking out their brand new Sonic the Hedgehog Pinball Track Set just in time for the release of the brand new movie. Whew, okay, that's much better. God dang, thanks for that redesign. But I think classic Sonic is always the way to go. From the original Sega Genesis to the Game Gear to the old school cartoon or cartoons. There was rival networks at the time. That was a lot of fun. The back of the box, side of the box, all has really crisp, clear artwork, and it shows off exactly what you're getting inside the box. There's also little mini pinball sets you can get. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Metal Sonic from Sonic CD. That's one of one of my favorites. And then Mighty and Ray. Somebody can fill me in on those characters down below. But yeah, about 12 or so pieces that are all interconnecting, and you can kind of create your own track, it says. But on the box, I think we're just going to build exactly what is displayed. That looks like a really nice, old school looking Sonic the Hedgehog green zone level. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice cup of coffee. This is the brand new Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog Classic Pinball Track Set. And of course, you open the box and everything is all wrapped up nicely. It's been a while since I've seen a good playset. Jakks usually delivers, especially on their Super Mario playsets, and I like Sonic has his own little nook and cranny right there in the box. But yeah, it's about 12 or so interconnecting pieces, and I really like the design on some of them. You're gonna get that 16-bit, 8-bit look right there. These are stickers on those red plunger springs kind of thing that are from the video game, and there are stickers along the sides of the track that kind of emulate the style. But one thing I don't really care for is it's kind of like a sticker just right there. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a little off-putting. These are cardboard cutouts. They're all die cut, and they're actually really, I mean, they're spot on to the old enemies especially, and I like that digital look. That really adds to this whole classic Sonic aspect, and they're crisp, they're clear. I would have liked to have seen the enemies in that 8-bit style just to kind of match up a little bit better, but they do look good in that more instruction booklet type art scenario. Speaking of instructions, I would say that Jakks, I love you guys to death, but this isn't the best instruction. Yeah, it's really easy to put together. Yeah, you can look at the box and do it yourself, but I think these instructions could have been a little bit more simplified. I'm just saying. But yes, let's get all the pieces going and start building, and let's see how it looks with some other previous Sonic figures as well. So to start off, it kind of says to join the brown pieces. This is going to be the spiral for the track, and they interlock rather nicely with these clips. They're not solid. That's the one thing. Right off the bat, you'll see it's not, I wouldn't say janky is the word, but it's a little rickety. We'll just say that. And of course, you kind of join the other two pieces together. You got the red spring into the bridge, and then you also have the other side of the track where he'll go and he'll launch off the side. They simply just, they're not like Legos, but they'll just kind of interconnect. It's a simple twist or untwist just to kind of get them going. Connect them with the bases for the actual track set. There's about a 4-prong sort of deal that you connect to each side of these red spring areas, and the track just lays right in there. And like I said previously, what I was thinking was more of a rickety type structure actually becomes a lot more solid. And that's due to the fact that, you know, it interconnects really nicely for the most part. The area right here where the brown will meet the green is a little off sometimes, but on the bottom, and this is where the other piece comes in, is that you're going to take this more wrench-looking triangle piece and insert it on the bottom, and that actually does kind of keep it a lot more secure. I was surprised. I was like, oh, this is going to be wobbling all over the place. But ultimately, yeah, it does keep it solid for the most part, but I'll show you in just a second. When you start launching things, that's when it kind of goes more of that rickety thing that I was explaining earlier. But it does look nice. It looks like a playset, but no playset is complete without some cardboard cutouts, of course, and there are little slots along each of the little green areas where you can input these cardboard cutouts, and they simply just go right in between for the most part. They work really well. The robots, the trees, the little TV, they fit a lot better. Just keep in mind when you're Grabbing out the palm trees, go slow because they weren't exactly cut properly in some areas and you don't want to rip them too hard. But once they're in place, they do look really good and you can pose them every which way. I like that. That looks like it's ripped straight out of the video game. You can hear the noises, the music, Sonic rushing by, you know, popping one of these guys, jumping on them and everything else. And you can put them in the foreground, the background, and I think it looks really cool. The little bubble expands. You can pull Sonic out, have him in the bubble, without. Let's go ahead and line him up in this level and pull the trigger. Oh, you're probably saying, well, hey, that's really how it's supposed to go? Well, I'm going to set this up perfect. I've had a couple test runs. I'm going to put these enemies way off in the side corner, and we are going to do this right, because I know I tried this at Toy Fair last year, and I know this thing works. You really want to make sure that this lever is pulled all the way back, and sometimes this little push thing, which you'll see, which activates that lever, doesn't always stay down when you go to activate the first. But let's go ahead and try it now. Got him! And yeah, after a couple different tries, I was finally able to get everything to activate. Yes, it is around this area. If it does the spiral correctly, it will hit that little square and activate the second lever, which launches Sonic off the ramp. And it looks cool. I mean, for the most part, the one thing is all the trees, all the little cardboard cutouts go south. So they're not exactly just perfectly in place. They should be a little bit stronger so they don't go blasting off. But it kind of gives that effect where Sonic is zooming by and he's taking everything with him. And I do like this little Sonic guy inside the ball. Yes, if you want to use him with past Sonic figures around that 4 or 5 inch mark, this will look good as a playset. I think, and I hope, fingers crossed, that they have plans to expand upon this level, being that you can add another track, much like the Super Mario playsets that they have as well. On the overall look of this, I would give it a solid yes, you need this if you're a Sonic fan. If you're not really a Sonic fan, I don't really see this as being something that's a must for you. I like the classic. I like that they went classic. It's something that appeals more to me. I know this Sonic. I know this graphics, the levels, everything else. So I like it in that way. It's a little bit too rickety. It needs some more stability. Yes, you are dealing with, you know, a pullback action and launching a giant little blue guy inside a marble. And I think the look definitely outweighs the play feature. I could see kids not really gravitating towards this more than for about 10-15 minutes. This might become frustrating for kids. It was frustrating for me, but in just displaying it, yeah, most definitely I think this looks rad. So I'm going to say, if you're a Sonic fan, sure. If not, this might be a definite pass. But I am curious to know what you guys think. Do you have this level? Are you a Sonic fan? Will you be going to see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Comment below, let me know. Let's talk everything Sonic. I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, remember, have a happy Valentine's Day. I wish you all the very best in all your romantic endeavors and also your toy endeavors. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.
Too fast for the naked eye.